Welcome to Milntown for the 99th playing of the Langholm Sevens final. So it's Watsonians really are gunning for the Kings of the Sevens title up against a very decent looking Selkirk side here this afternoon. And good to see the man in the middle is a local lad from Langholm himself, Ross Mabin. Remember the final 10 minutes each way. Selkirk, a good win over Jed Forest in the first semi-final, and Watsonians really seeing off Melrose, who is going to have their name on this cup. Watsonians, of course, are the holders, and it's going to be the South African Tython Adams to get things underway here at Milntown as the game kicks off. Deep into the Watsonians half, Scott McKean just feeding the ball inside to Ali Harris. Harris just feeding out wide now, and Watsonians just good ball retention at the moment inside their own 22, just looking comfortable as always. They really have been the team this season on the King's Circuit. And here we go then, Scott McKean just showing a good clean pair of heels right up the far side here. Cuts inside, good tackling though from Kieran White, takes the man down 10 metres inside the Selkirk half. And that's good pressure from Ross Nixon as well. And it's Selkirk who come up with the ball, Kieran White coming in, but the ball just going into touch. Watsonians with the put in, just inside their own half at the moment. So Cullen puts the ball in, and that's picked up by Ali Harris. Harris then feeds it back outside to Davidson. Davidson making a good break right at the middle. Eventually taking down Darren Clapperton all over him. 10 metres inside the Selkirk half, but it's Scott McKean who has the ball, keeps it alive, feeds it back inside to Harris. Harris again breaks the tackle, feeds it out wide. Oh, just gets the ball out. Selkirk defending well. That's gone forward and really is nip and tuck in this final at the moment. Still no score. And Watsonians with the likes of big Rory Drummond, looks like he should be in the Game of Thrones, leading by example for Watsonians, and big Ewan McDougall for Selkirk. But it's a put in. There will be a Selkirk ball. So Mikey Davis, he's been on the circuit a long time, gets the ball out wide, and here comes Darren Clapperton now for Selkirk. Still inside his own half, makes the break, he shows good pace, and it's Clapperton. I don't think he's going to be caught. McKean's chasing him all the way, but it's going to be Darren Clapperton into the left-hand corner. He touches down, and it's first blood to Selkirk in this final. Good try from Clapperton. He was chased all the way, but they're just in fact checking for the grounding here. Yep, they have double-checked that. Scott McKean chased Darren Clapperton all the way back to that try line, but Clapperton doing enough to touch down, and it's first blood to the Borderers. So McDougall and Cole will again go for this, but big Rory Drummond gets up. He does well to knock it back inside, but it's Darren Clapperton who picks the ball up, tries to break the tackle. He's got the support from McDougall. McDougall caught though, just short of the try line. Selkirk looking for the quick retention, which they do. Comes it now to Davis. Davis gets it out to Nixon. Nixon out, misses out Adams, and takes it out all the way there to Welsh. And can Welsh make it into the corner? No, he can't. Ball just coming back inside. Some fiendish defence from Watsonians, but as Tython Adams feeds it back out to Nixon. Ross Nixon then needs the support. Where is it? Just pops it back in. Oh, well taken by Tython Adams. Adams and feeds it back outside, and that's going to be taken on by Ewan McDougall. McDougall is going to go in for Selkirk's second try, and Selkirk in a commanding lead in this final. Selkirk 10, it's Watsonians 0. And again, that try just coming from good quick hands through the Selkirk back line, and Tython Adams just heading the ball out to McDougall, and McDougall saying thanks very much. Into the corner he goes. So it's a tap and go for Watsonians, and on the halfway, Cullen on the ball, out to Drummond. Drummond then inside feeds it to Tom Hart. Hartman back outside to Michael Fado, of course a former Scottish international sevens player, feeds it back to Tom Hart. Hart just inside the Selkirk half. Hart then, he's got McKean on the outside. McKean just cutting inside, he needs the support. Good defence so by Selkirk. McDougall again in there, just trying to rip that ball clear, but it's Watsonians who come up with the ball. As Rory Drummond in, looking for a bit of space here. He's got it. Still driving forward. He's a big fella to take down. He just shrugs off Darren Clapperton, and Rory Drummond goes in for Watsonians' first try of this final. And it's game on here at Milntown. It's Watsonians 5. It's Selkirk 10. Ali Harris then with this conversion. He's been pretty lethal this afternoon. This is banana the ball round, which he does. And 3 points separate these sides in this final. It's Watsonians 7, Selkirk 10. So Rhys Cullen, the man on the ball, gets it out to Harris. Harris feeds it along the line, and Watsonians then looking to just find a bit of space here. It's Davidson, just looking for the options, feeds it back along the line to Harris. Harrison feeds it back into the forwards now. Here big Rory Drummond. Drummond then always gets over the gain line. Ball pops up, but Selkirk capitalise on the mistake, and it's picked up by Tyson Adams. Out to Mikey Davis. Play just inside the Watsonians half. Taken on by Nixon. Nixon then trying to find the gap, and he's got through here. Nixon, oh, nice offload to Mikey Davis. Davis just ducks under the tackle. But it's Watsonians, I think, trying to get the ball in hand, but it comes back on the Selkirk side. Tyson Adams then feeds it outside to Kieran White. Kieran White, oh, lovely bit of running from Kieran White. He just kind of arced his run and goes in for the try, and that's Selkirk's third in this final. But again, that is all off of Watsonians' mistake. And it's Kieran White who benefits from that and dances in for try number 3 for Selkirk. Selkirk 15, Watsonians 7. Conversion goes over, deep into the first half of this Langholm Sevens final. It's Tyson Adams in, puts the high kick up. And up goes Selkirk, and they come back up with the ball through Mikey Davis. Davis then just scurrying away. He's tackled by Rory Drummond. Good recycle to Nixon. Nixon then gets it outside to Darren Clapperton. Oh, and Clapperton turns on the afterburners right through the gap, and off he goes for a quick fire try. And that's how you do it. Again in Sevens rugby, there's just no substitution for pace, and Darren Clapperton spotted the wee gap, and off he popped right through it in for try number 4 of this final for the Suitors. Tyson Adams now with the extras. Boinks it over, and it's now 24 points to 7 as the half-time whistle goes, and really Watsonians with a bit of work to do in this second half. Half-time then, Watsonians 7, it's Selkirk 24. As Watsonians in, recycle ball. Taken on, it's Harris looking for his man now, gives it to Rhys Cullen. Cullen then 10 metres inside the Selkirk half. He's got the support, he's got McKean on his left hand side, but Cullen goes out all the way himself. He had runners to the right and left of him, but Cullen just showing his class here, just shows why he's got a contract with Bristol next season. And then he goes for the first try of the second half. Watsonians back in it. Watsonians 12, it's Selkirk 24. Let's see then if Harris can put this one over. And he does indeed. That's another 2 points on the board for Watsonians. And it's going to be Selkirk who come up with the ball with Adams. Back to Mikey Davis. Davis is such a live wire. And the ball fed out, taken on well by Kieran White. That's good running from the big forward. He's got Adams on the inside. Oh, dearie me. Tyson Adams couldn't gather that in. But the referee, in fact, spotted an infringement. In fact, Rhys Cullen has just been sin-binned by the referee, Ross Maben. So I think he was held there. Was a hand got in the way. Watsonians down to 6 men. And can Selkirk capitalise on that? They've got the ball now on the far side. As 10 metres inside the Watsonians half. It's all good play though by the Watsonians park. The ball's out. The referee said fair game. And the ball taken on then by Josh Welch. And Josh Welch is away. Is he going to be caught? Oh, he's just caught before that corner flag, and Selkirk really putting on the pressure now on Watsonians, but they give away the penalty, a silly one to give away, and it's getting a bit feisty out there as well. That's what I like to see in a final, nothing wrong with that, as Rory Drummond takes it on for Watsonians, feeds it out, taken on to the flying machine, Scott McKean. McKean needs a bit of space, he cuts inside, and Scott McKean just trying to go around his man. He does, but Tyson Adams takes his man down, but it's well supported and recycled, and it's taken on by Michael Fado. Fado's on his own at the moment though, he needs the support. He's looking for the runners, he's on his own, he's looking, saying he needs a teammate here. Remember, they are down to 6 men at the moment, but Michael Fado doing well just outside that 22 metre line. So Rhys Cullen then on the ball, taps and goes, just on the 22, comes out to Harris. Harrison, he's got Scott McLeod in support. Harris goes him alone, tries to feed it out to Ferguson. Jack Ferguson should be in for the try. He'll dot it down, and that's Watsonians back into it. Watsonians 19, Selkirk 24, but certainly time's now going to be the Watsonians' enemy, and it's going to be Ali Harris with this conversion attempt. Big one as well for him, and that's certainly sweet kick from Ali Harris. I'll tell you what, that's a beautiful conversion from Ali Harris, and that now puts Watsonians on to 21 points. What a game we've got here in this final. Watsonians 21, it's Selkirk 24. So Watsonians with the restart Ali Harris on the ball. Waiting for the men, 2 balls on the field. Got it off now. So this is going to be a key kick now. Who wants this the most? He goes deep, Harris. Up goes Selkirk. Good take as well. Take the ball in. Dougal and Co in there. Ball flicked along to Mikey Davis. Davis then out to Clapperton. Clapperton taken on by Gavin Craig. Gavin Craig just taking the contact. Still inside his own half. He's not lost it. That's the main thing, is Tython Adams acts as scum half. Feeds it out to Mikey Davis. Davis just gets the ball along the line. And Selkirk making the break now, and that's Kieran. Oh, Kieran White just about away, tackled. Still playing inside his own half at the moment. Watsonians looking to get... Oh, there's a penalty coming Selkirk's way. They'll just take their time. I think Watsonians just in their excitement to get that ball back on their side. Give away the penalty. And Selkirk just taking their time with this. Tython Adams in. Going deep, feeds it back along to Gavin Craig. Gavin Craig then, he likes the contact. Goes to the ground. Is the ball coming back on the Selkirk side? It will be, and Mikey Davis kicks the ball out. I think he knows that's going to be it. And it's full time here at Milltown, and a deserved victory for Selkirk, who lift the trophy. But what a final it was. The final score, Watsonians 21, it's Selkirk 24.
We promised quite a lot and we've not really delivered. We've been thereabouts. We've lost games by narrow margins, and we performed best at Melrose this year, and then came out here with a decent draw to start with, and it gave us a bit of confidence. We went into a couple of ties into that, and then we just produced at the end, and we dug deep in that final, man. We just blew it towards the end. When Watsonians came back, got in 2.3 points at the end, and squeaky bum time, and then 10 seconds to go, and Tython Adams starts running backwards. Oh Christ, what's he going to do? And we got out and got the win at the end. But it's so relieving to get the win. Hopefully we move on for this and start winning some more tournaments. There's been no pressures on us. Nobody's really talked about us, expected us to produce a win in that. For a decent team, but nothing that's really challenged so far. And Watsonians have been the form team by a country mile. And we went into that thinking it's got to be a tough match, but we blew them away the first half. And the boys, well, weren't confident at the end of that match when they blew it again. But they are the best team, and it's nice to challenge them, and it gives us a boot up the arse, because then we know we're there or thereabouts. Just need to produce every week now.
Talk about Silver, you also got player of the tournament. You must be happy with that.
That's ridiculous, man. It's you see Clappy in the final run in with 2 or 3 tries out of Tython's been tearing it up all day. The whole team dig deep and we all play for each other, and to give me it's just nonsense. Other boys deserve that.
So it's a team player of the tournament, basically.
More or less. I had to get to somebody.
Enjoy your night, Ross. Good luck next weekend.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Thank you.